So it is the Pentax MZ-60. Welcome to the 5th of July. Of course, in this episode we will be shooting not one, not two, but three, hopefully, original wolfen films, which I wanted to shoot quite a while ago. To finish off this series on the channel, since we've got plenty of film. Like I said, it's got a bit of green tint, which is nice. I actually do see that in the negatives once they come through. So we're going to shoot this film, pop this into the I need to do this quite not lopsided, as I don't want to screw up, so I do want to end this series. Okay, that didn't catch. That didn't catch. Didn't catch. Complete a call. Okay, that's in. And then we've got two other films to run through afterwards. Hopefully we have all of these in this episode. Usually I separate them, but because I want to get them done and dusted, hopefully I can finish it off today, and we'll get the film off at some point. So yeah, let's go to location. I'll see you in a bit. So, of course, the Pentax MZ-60. So, of course, we've got a roll in here. I finished it off, which is great. Of course, before we open that and mix it up with my other roll that we processed earlier, I want to actually mark it down so we don't end up mixing up what we want. Now, unfortunately, we had to shoot both these rolls at 100 ISO, but I probably can ask the lab to process it +2, so that's what we're going to do. Hopefully, if I can find the actual original wolfen, there we go. That's our sheets there. The original wolfen. I'll roll all of these beforehand. So we're on roll number 3. So I'm going to put +2. And overcast. So I'm going to ask the lab to process them. So yesterday was the 10th. The 9th. Let's screw up. Yeah, it's the 9th. Yep. 6:25. So we're going to put overcast. +2. So, eventually, once they get sent to the lab, they should push it 2 stops for brings out a lot more information, but also going to get a lot of grain. The original Wolfen already, you know, has a lot of grain, so possibility that all the pictures that's on these two rolls are just going to be washed out. There we go. That's roll number 3. So. Well, that's number 5. Damn it. No, that's number 3. So that's number 3. It's got all the information on it that we need to process, which isn't too bad. Also, is it not wanting to go into the pot? Now from roll number 4. And it's still in the camera, so here's number 4. Of course, we're going to still have to push process as well. It's about 400 ISO. Let's see what it's like. And roll number 5, I'm going to do the same thing for today. And but I'm going to change the ISO to 400 instead of asking them to push process to 400. So tomorrow. It's going to be the same weather, but we are going to have more original Wolfen, and yeah, whatever film. Right, so I thought I'd quickly jump on at the end. Sorry that it's a bit. So yes, we did shoot 2 rolls of original Wolfen film today. Well, in this vlog. So what you saw in the previous one is this roll. So this was all over the wildlife park, the nature reserve, RSPC nature reserve. Then yeah, this all over the nature reserve. Then you saw me empty it in the bit, so I took this out of the Pentax MZ-60 at the end of that, which is cool. Before we take it out, and then we popped in our 4th roll, which is at the lighthouse. So that's where the lighthouse is, and then at the end of the video as well,
we saw flowers, the duck, and all of that on this fourth roll. So that puts in a bit of comparison what it is supposed to be on it. I'm trying not to mix them up because that would stack. Even though they're both 9, I know which order it is in anyway if I do kind of mix them up. But it shouldn't be too bad. Since the third is actually at the start, so you see all of the wildlife, nature preserve, and then you see Skipsy, and at the end of this roll, you will see the caravan park. So I do kind of know if I do send these off, if I do end up mixing them up by accident. If I did mix them up by accident, I know exactly what's on them. But yeah, these two were shot on the same day. And I will be push processing +2, which makes it 400. See what that looks like. Hopefully, not too bad. I mean, it's already grainy film as it is original Wolfen. I don't know what it will look like if I push process it. Well, +2. I will be doing that with the other roll, the 5th roll as well. But anyway, I thought I'd jump on, explain that we did shoot 2 rolls today. Well, in this vlog, well, on Monday, I did shoot 2 rolls. Of course, you'll be seeing this on the 5th of July. There's a load of videos coming soon. Got the rest of my week. That was pretty cool. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.